Hello, my name is Jameson. And I'm just an ordinary guy, from a small town with big dreams. This is my story. I want to tell you about my life in Australia. I want to tell you how I improved my English. You can listen to my story. You can learn English with me. You see, my story begins when I decided to pursue higher education in the land down under Australia. It wasn't an easy decision, considering the miles that separated me from my home. But the lure of quality education and diverse experiences drew me in. However, there was one significant hurdle that I hadn't anticipated: my less than perfect English skills. Sure, I could get by in basic conversations, but the prospect of navigating through a new academic and social environment in a language not native to me filled me with a sense of trepidation. The real struggle began as soon as I landed in Australia. The accent, the slang, and the rapid pace of conversation left me feeling lost and disconnected. Simple interactions became a challenge, and I found myself avoiding conversations whenever possible. The isolation was daunting, and I knew I had to do something about it if I wanted to make the most of my time here. One day, while wandering through the bustling streets of Victoria, I stumbled upon an English training centre. It seemed like fate had intervened, offering me a chance to bridge the gap between my aspirations and my language limitations. Without a second thought, I enrolled in the centre, hoping that it would be the key to unlocking the doors of effective communication. On the first day of class, the teacher, Ms. Anderson, took a keen interest in my background and struggles. She patiently listened as I stumbled through my sentences, offering encouragement and guidance. Ms. Anderson understood that language barriers could be crippling, and her empathy created a comfortable space for me to express myself without fear of judgment. As the days passed, I became more accustomed to the routine of the training center. The classes were intense, but the camaraderie among the students provided a supportive atmosphere. On the second day, as fate would have it, I met someone who would become an integral part of my journey. A girl named Emily. Her English was impeccable, and she exuded confidence in every word she spoke. Curiosity getting the better of me, I struck up a conversation with Emily during our break. I discovered that she, too, had faced similar language challenges, but had overcome them with determination and a unique approach to learning. Emily shared her story of self-discovery and growth, providing me with insights that would prove invaluable on my own quest to language proficiency. Emily's secret, as she unveiled it to me, was a combination of passion, consistency, and immersion. She had immersed herself in English literature, movies, and even engaged in conversations with native speakers whenever possible. Her dedication to improvement was evident, and she emphasized the importance of embracing every opportunity to practice and learn. Motivated by Emily's story, I decided to follow her lead. In addition to attending the English classes, I began immersing myself in the English-speaking environment around me. I frequented local cafes, participated in community events, and even joined a language exchange program to connect with native speakers. It wasn't always easy, and there were moments of frustration, but the gradual improvement in my conversational skills kept me going. On the third day of class, Ms. Anderson took a different approach. Instead of focusing solely on grammar and vocabulary, she shared valuable insights on effective communication and cultural nuances. She encouraged us to step out of our comfort zones, make mistakes, and learn from them. The class became more interactive, with discussions and debates allowing us to apply what we had learned in real-life scenarios. To supplement my language learning journey, I decided to take on a part-time job. The prospect of working in an English-speaking environment both excited and terrified me. Nevertheless, I saw it as an opportunity to practice what I had learned in a practical setting. I secured a position at a local bookstore, where I interacted with customers and colleagues from diverse backgrounds. The initial days at the bookstore were challenging. I stumbled over my words, misunderstood customer queries, and occasionally felt the weight of my limited vocabulary. However, with each passing day, I noticed a gradual improvement. My colleagues were patient and understanding, often helping me navigate through tricky conversations and offering constructive feedback. As I interacted with customers and colleagues, I realized the importance of context, and cultural awareness in effective communication. Ms. Anderson's teachings resonated with me, and I began to view language not as a set of rigid rules, but as a dynamic tool for connection and understanding. The part-time job, once a source of anxiety, became a catalyst for my linguistic development. Over time, I built a network of friends at the bookstore, each interaction adding a layer of confidence to my communication skills. Emily, ever the supportive friend, continued to offer guidance and encouragement, celebrating each small victory with me. The journey from struggling with basic conversations to engaging in meaningful discussions felt like a triumph, and I owed much of it to the combination of formal education, personal initiative, and real-world application. As the months passed, I found myself navigating the intricate web of university lectures, group discussions, and social gatherings with increasing ease. The fear of being misunderstood or judged began to dissipate, replaced by a newfound confidence in my ability to express myself in a language that was once a formidable barrier. In reflection, I realized that my journey was not just about learning a language, but about embracing a new way of thinking and communicating. The challenges I faced in Australia transformed into opportunities for growth and self-discovery. Ms. Anderson, Emily, and my colleagues at the bookstore played pivotal roles in shaping my understanding of language as a tool for connection and cultural exchange. Looking back, I couldn't help but marvel at the transformation that had taken place. What started as a daunting venture into a foreign land with shaky English skills had evolved into a transformative experience of personal and linguistic growth. The journey wasn't without its struggles, but each hurdle became a stepping stone toward proficiency and cultural assimilation. As I stood on the precipice of completing my higher education in Australia, I couldn't help but feel grateful for the people and experiences that had shaped my linguistic journey. The language that once seemed like an insurmountable barrier had become a bridge connecting me to a world of opportunities and connections. My story, like many others, is a testament to the transformative power of persistence, dedication, and the willingness to step out of one's comfort zone. In the end, it wasn't just about learning English. It was about unlocking a door to a world of possibilities and becoming a part of a global community bound together by the beauty of language and understanding.
I hope you liked this conversation. If you could improve your English a little more, please subscribe to the channel and share this video with a friend.